stream. Live stream. I'm currently working on the Jeep right now. Trying to get some stuff done on it. Mounting the radiator up, got a new bracket for it. You know what I mean? Got some bolts on there, about to put 2 more down there, on there. And yeah, I mean, she's pretty solid already now, but had a transcooler come down through the bottom, boom, bam. Now, I might go ahead and switch out this this water pump to the LS3 water pump just because of how high this is gonna come up. You see what I'm saying? How that's coming up real high. I want it to be down here low so I can just come right over here, you know what I'm saying? So we already talked about that. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and buy this from them for one of mine. What's happening? Fly by G Money, what's going on, man? I see a lot of y'all talking about, yeah, the alternator was nice too, bro. It was clean, I see you. What's going on, Terrence? It's a lot of like carburetor and fuel injection talk. I mean, you know, they both work, right? They both work. But anyways, I just figured I'd catch up with y'all for a little bit while I'm over here building. Try to tap in with y'all for a second. I gotta finish clearancing out this stuff for the radiator, and then I'm gonna figure out which radiator hose I'm gonna run. This shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's kind of a, you know what I mean, like a come up. It's gonna be a 90 straight up, and then I'm either gonna have to twist it a little bit, a 90, and like another one going in right there. You know, it'd be the little stuff like this that kind of gets you, you know, like, you know, kind of, you know, whatever. Like, I gotta put a little bit of time running around getting some parts. Takes a little time and stuff, but yeah, there's just a little Jags radiator, man, with a bracket on it. The bracket, you know, it's nice, man. I drilled a hole through there and mounted it straight to the front of the, you know what I mean? And then the bumper's gonna sit out here, you know what I mean, further out. So this is all gonna be covered up by the grill anyways. But beautiful outside today, guys. It's like 70 degrees. It's not real hot or anything. You know, it's not real cold, you know. You know, I was kind of thinking about moving to Texas or whatever, but damn, like, you know, it don't be like, they was saying it was hot, like, you know what I mean? It's the kind of hot that make you think your AC don't work. Hey, you know, I don't like the extremes. We get the extreme cold, and if I can avoid working outside during the winter, I'm good. This ain't too bad, you know what I'm saying? If I can avoid being outside all winter, I got heat in my car, you know what I'm saying? I got heat in the garage, then I'm okay. You know, it's like 70 something right now, and that's acceptable. I mean, we got the rust and everything like that, so I got to deal with that. But, you know, that's how quickly we forget, you know what I'm saying? How quickly we forget. You know how that goes. He said, I ain't complaining, that cold ain't for me. Yeah, I hate the cold. I mean, I really don't like extreme heat either, though. I'm a real even keel kind of guy, man. I like right in the middle, 70, 75. We start getting into 80, it's a little warm, you know what I mean? Being a big fella, it's a little warm. I'm gonna get about this wind, though. I know it's windy. Let me get out this wind. But, you know, I'm trying to stay in that sunlight, too. Let's fucking get over here. Shoot. But, yeah, y'all let me know if it gets too loud and the wind is blowing too hard or whatever. I'll turn around and open this door. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the door. And I'm going to get the best of both worlds. get that daylight and not get the wind at the same time. Swaps, you've been kind of quiet though, man. Did you get a package today? You should have got a package today. Swaps, you should have got a package today. I don't know if you checked your P.O. box, but you probably should have got a package today. So look out for that. This the squad right now, man. This the squad right now. We drove the box out today. I don't know if y'all can see that. I drove him out here today. Oh yeah. The burnout. Ken 10 did the burnout in the 30s. Yeah, shout out to y'all for sending out the little banter videos. You guys are going back and forth. That's kind of funny, man. Y'all doing all that. It's like friendly competition. It's funny. But who knows, man? Somebody, really think they gonna win and then they lose. They might be upset. I go a little TA action right there for y'all. I think that's the early one though. LT style. Pressure. Laid back Jay, you going carburetor too though, ain't you? Yeah, it's good content. Keeps everybody making content. I haven't made any diss tracks or anything like that. I did a engine startup on a carburetor, LS swap carburetor. I did do that. For everybody that came into that live, you got to see it. I did do a video too, but I ain't posted yet. Y'all know it's a 6-month delay on the videos. It'll be wintertime when you get the summer videos. We still wearing hoodies in my videos right now. I'm trying to get them out now. I mean, you see I done dropped 2 back to back. The backlog I'm trying to get through it. So I want to get through it so when I go to Texas, it'll be like, oh, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. This stuff is like in real time now. That's what I'm hoping for. But I'm still, I'm still team EFI. I mean, you see, I'm still team EFI. Still EFI, man. No, we fuel injected on the Monty. My Cutlass still got the Carb 307. And I got a small block Chevy sitting in the garage. We may pick at a later time. Main focus is the turbo build. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I be trying to jump around a little too much. But we finally got back in touch with the Jeep guy. Dude was everywhere. Going out of state, out of country, everywhere. We finally touched back down and got some parts flowing back through here. So I jumped back on it for a little bit, and I'm gonna try to make some big progress on it. Cause I still got to get my car ready for the tuner by the end of the month. That's a for sure thing. I gotta have that ready. So at this point, yeah, the Jeep is important and it's a priority, but my first priority right now, because we lost like a month while he was out of town or whatever, is getting that Regal set for that appointment, man. Because I want to make that appointment so then I can make it to Whip Fest. Because then it's like the appointment, then I got like 20 days until I get ready for Whip Fest. Okay, major start and run video on the Le Mans. Okay. That's good. It's always good when you got a good solid start and things are running the way they're supposed to, man. That's always a good feeling. Congratulations to you, because it's a celebration every time because you don't want to pull that engine back out again. That's a for sure. That's a for sure right there, man. That's a for sure. Who else dropped a video, man? So look, I watched J Malcolm video today. I don't know if y'all watched J Malcolm or not. Shout out to J Malcolm, but I rock with J Malcolm. And I didn't know he rapped. I didn't know he rapped, bro. I did not know J Malcolm rap. I mean, everybody seems like they was a rapper at one point. Swaps used to rap. J Malcolm used to rap. Cat Loco, I guess he used to make beats, or he still make beats. Everybody was a rapper. I was a rapper, you know, for like 5 minutes. Everybody was a rapper at one point, and then, you know, we got into the cars or whatever. I don't know. But he had his music in there, bro. I was like, hey, I rock with it. I rock with it. Hey, I rock with it. But yeah, everybody's a rapper, man. I was like, dang. Let me find out, man. Hey, he said everybody tried it at least once, man. Yep, everybody tried it at least once for at least 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You know, he went through that little rap phase. It's crazy. But some people went, you know, and really had a run. You know, Swaps had a real run with it. You know what I mean? He had a CD and everything. So, and, you know, some people took it serious. So, but yeah, man. It caught me off guard. You know. But it was dope, though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was dope. I mean, you know, yeah. You putting that stuff, hey, y'all copywriting all this other stuff. Let me put my own music in here then, you know? Period, you know? As they say. Right? Put my own music in here. I mean, I didn't make my intro. I had an artist from my hometown. He made my intro. He rapped it, you know? And it was only right, you know? It was like somebody from the home team, you know? But hell, CJ on 32s, Mr. Organic. Well, not CJ on 32s, but his son, Sugar Man. Who else is a rapper slash car guy, you know? Yeah, a whole bunch of guys, man. And that's the only ones I can think of right now. Let me find out. LS Chevy Rider, a rapper too. Oh, Jimmy Brown, JB, what's going on, bro? He said when you get that 1066 Wildcat, I'm gonna need that swap. Okay, bro. You already know what it is, man. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, sir. Yep. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Scarface, Mr. Swerve on 69 Boys, Yin Yang Twins. Yeah, man. I remember when the Yin Yang Twins was hot. And I mean, I grew up, when I was a kid, Scarface was popping, you know what I mean? Yin Yang Twins was like right around when I was in high school. And then, I don't even know the 69 Boys, but that's major though. Scarface is definitely, I would say, top tier. Scarface, legend status. Hey, just because you got some numbers on you don't mean that you can't produce, make content. Rap is just content. Shoot. It's just content. Yep. Man. Snoop Dogg about to drop some albums with the Death Row stuff, you know. Master P had some stuff popping last year or a couple years ago. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, they still got good music, you know. I think we, as like in the like rap community, the people that like rap, I think it's the only genre where like we put an age limit on, like, nah, you can't be cool now. Like, Like rock, you can still be cool when you're older. Country got a definitely longer. Country, you can make. Sounds like you can just start when you 40. You can start making country music when you 40. It feel like, you know what I mean? Okay. You said my cousin passed before I was born. Early 90s wrote a song for Will Smith. Will Smith was top tier too. Swap's performance, definitely my favorite old school. Don't see him out. Oh yeah, that Wildcat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, it's nice having something a little bit more exclusive sometimes. You know what I mean? It's harder to get parts for, but if you keep it clean, you pull it out, you know, it's like, it ain't like, yours ain't like this one. You got that Chevy, but it ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get the Wildcat out. It's different. It's different. I don't know why my stuff's so zoomed in, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, just figured I'd tune in with y'all, catch up, tune in, tune up, lock in, you know, do all that. Oh, you had a rear end go out on you on Friday? Dang. Now, you had a rear end go out not too long ago before that, though, too, right? I wonder what this tag is about. You know, you got this tag right here, and then you got your VIN tag right here. Like, what's this one? You know, it's not the same. Is this got the paint code on it or something? You know, it says lacquer on there. I just now really noticed that extra stamp. I don't even think my other cars had that. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. It's wild the rear end went out on that. It's fairly, you know, a modern, I mean, obviously newer vehicles can have issues, but that's a fairly modern vehicle, you know, in comparison to some of the stuff we be riding around in, you know. Oh, that's weird. This one don't have it like that. Let me go check out one of these other cars. Protecto plate. Can you elaborate on that for me a little bit, Swaps? The Protecto plate. Interesting. Yeah, they got them. Ooh, that sun blinging off these cars, man. I gotta say, man, today is just beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I'm wearing black. I'm not burning up, not sweating. It's a little breeze going on. I ain't complaining. Like I said, I just wanted to tune in with y'all for a second. I'm gonna get back to work. Probably gonna be here pretty late tonight, man. I want to make some stuff happen today, so I gotta swap out that water pump on the Jeep, and then after I swap out the water pump, I'm gonna run the trans cooler lines, and then after I run the trans cooler lines, the next step will be to jump back on the shifter linkage, and then after the shifter linkage, we'll probably go ahead and get the fuel tank back up. Well, I won't get that done tonight because I gotta get some turnbuckles from the hardware store. But yeah, we'll work on that shifter linkage. That'll be interesting because I gotta make something for that, you know, a bracket or something. So man, that's the thing about this Jeep, man. Track warranty work, what Google says. Badging information on car like VIN decoding, protective plate. Okay, got you. That's the thing about this Jeep, man. I've had to like kind of make stuff for it. I mean, I know it's a custom build LS swap. You know, I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of the G body stuff is kind of cookie cutter. You know, you got adapter plates, you got radiators that's made with electric fans already. You can pretty much streamline it. If you want to throw your purse at it, you can buy everything for a LS swap on a G body and, you know, put it together like Legos at this point. This Jeep, I've had to kind of massage things a little bit, cut things a little bit, search a little bit harder. You know, I mean, it's not uncommon. It's not a super uncommon swap, but it's not as common as a G body or maybe like a Camaro or something like that. So I've had to kind of get in my bag a little bit as far as being creative, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely kind of, you know, make you like, I'm ready to get back onto something that's streamlined, you know, something that's gonna be quick and I can instant gratification, you know, the Regal or the Caprice or something, get it, you know, just with the 1, 2, 3 done type thing. Cause I mean, you guys have seen it, you know, some of us on here are doing them in a week, like, and I'm not taking it away from like guys who do the regular, you know, G bodies and B body swaps, because you can get elaborate on those too. But you've seen guys like Cortez get one done in a week, week and a half, 2 weeks. Granted, and it still looks good, but a lot of this stuff, we know the routine. We've been through it before. You get into the custom ones, you do a Miata or something. That's not super custom. It's kind of common now, but get into a Miata S2000 or, you know, a Jaguar. You do a swap in a Jaguar, something crazy like that. It's a little bit more sophisticated. A Range Rover, something like that. You know, Ken 10, what's happening, bro? What's happening? I seen your videos, man. Y'all been throwing them out. Y'all been going back and forth, man. That's pretty, like I said, it's pretty cool. Y'all got the little friendly competition going. That's funny, man. Exciting stuff. You know, I'm a bystander. I mean, I might race you, you know. If I can get it done, man, if I can get it done in time, before the end of the year, I'd like to put I wouldn't mind throwing a carburetor in this guy right here. You know, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind. It's already carbureted. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Because I'm thinking maybe I'll sell this box. Maybe not. Keep this one. Keep this guy. Because that other one just runs too good and it's not a whole bunch of fun, you know what I mean? Dang. This hood heavy. All for fun, man. It's got one of them quadrojets on it. With a computer controlled carburetor, you know what I mean? I think that's what they call it, the CCC, computer controlled carburetor. Still carbureted though, nonetheless. So when it's in this kind of condition right here, you know, it's like, you see one of the bolts is already out for the engine mount. This is how I got the car. This is how it came to me. Power steering, pulley all out and stuff like that. I mean, literally, you know, the bolts are not there for the engine mount. So put my little carb plate on there, take that carburetor off, drop the cross member, whack the exhaust if it ain't already whacked, and go ahead and pull him on out. Probably pull the distributor before I do that so I don't break it off in the block or something, I don't know. Make sure all the wires disconnected, and it's out, you know. Throttle linkage, I guess I'd have to pull that off of there too, wouldn't I? Yeah, that's it. Is there like a kick down cable too? Or is that cruise control? Yeah, probably pull them boys off. Ain't a whole bunch left to do to pull this engine out of here. I was telling my buddy, man, I would love to see how much I can do in one night in this car, you know. Like have one on the stand ready to go for it and just see like how much we can do in one night as far as on a live stream. Just set the camera up, go live, like, hey man, we're gonna go live for 8 hours type stuff, you know what I mean? And we're gonna rock with it and see how long we can stay focused and get this thing pulled and put in, and if we can get it started or not. I think with the carbureted engine, well, I still need to put a fuel pump in it, but I think with the carbureted engine, hell, it'd probably be it's really about the same. It really ain't that much easier or harder to do the carburetor or the fuel injection, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As far as setting it up, you just hope that all your sensors and stuff work on the fuel injection. That's really all that really comes down to. Nah, man, not for sale, brother. Not this one. Not this one. I might sell the one I've been driving. I might sell this one. Only thing wrong with this one right here, man. Only thing wrong with this one is got a dent in the door right here. You know, it's got a little dent in the door right there. A little bit of surface rust, but it's not through or anything like that. Bumpers are nice and clean. You know, it's pretty nice for real. Interior's decent, complete. It ain't all raggedy or anything like that. You know, interior's nice. You know, these are starting to come up a little bit, but it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Interior's nice. Clean little guy right here, man. Clean. He said, just tell the people you switched up. Man, I got fuel injection cars. I got one that say it on the back proudly. You know what I mean? But I do want to dabble in some carburetor stuff too. You know? And that's been in the making ever since I did that. I was working on that guy's truck. That was the whole deal. I helped him do his rear main seal. And he was a buddy of mine, but rear main seal, oil pan, pulled the engine with him, let him use my hoist and everything like that. And he gave me the carburetor setup, you know, with the wiring and everything. So that was, you know, that's been in the making for a minute, you know. So we'll see what it do. We got to. I just kind of want to put it. I'm so like conflicted. I kind of want to put it in the Monty SS because the SS already got 373s. You know, it's already got 373s in it. You know, put that 5.3 in there with a carburetor. Shoot, with them 373s, it'll be in the active fool section right off the rip. And then you throw the little sauce on there He said, you can always tell you don't have to use it. I did it so I could do it, man. That's, it'll put me in the active fool section right away. Right away. Right away, man. You got some of these on there, it ain't, brand new or nothing, but it's a couple solenoids, a little nitrous plate, you know what I mean? Big boy fuel line, it looked like Dash 8 coming up in here, Infamous, what's happening, bro? Now, I still got to do my research on this nitrous stuff because I ain't really all the hip, but it's here already, you know what I'm saying? It's here. This side got Dash 6 on it. This side got Dash 6 on it. This is one of the fittings I had just to see what size this was. And then this side's got Dash 4. So, I got to figure it out. A little micro switch. Little micro switches and stuff. A little throttle response. With the quick snapback, blah, just shake the whole, the engine just moved. Crazy. Thanks for rocking with me, man. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, Of course, yeah, it's a wide open throttle switch. Yep, that's what it is. Wide open throttle switch. But I got to go through it because there's a couple like cracked vacuum lines and stuff like that. Need some attention. Nothing crazy. I wish it was like a blow-through carburetor where you could put the little turbo on it too. Dang, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be crazy to come through with the spray and the dang on? Hey, wouldn't it be crazy to come through and you thought I had the LS6 intake on there, and I came up there to Texas with that on there with the turbo, with the Cougar too? Wouldn't that be crazy? You thought I had the Terminator X on that boy, and it's just a Cougar. It's just a Cougar, man. Dang, that thing running, boy. Pop the hood. Carburetor, what the hell? I take it back. It's not running. I take it back. Oh, man, y'all crazy. Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Random video was funny too, man. Y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me. Let's see. When you going to Texas? I'm trying to get down there for Whip Fest, man. It looked like it's gonna happen. It's just I don't know if I'm be able to bring the Regal or not. I'm trying to get the Regal ready. That's the, you know what? Affirmations, manifestations. The Regal's coming, okay? That's what we're saying. But yeah, Whip Fest, I'm there, man. I'm there. So, unless the weather's crazy or something and they close it down, I'm there. Yes. He said with the snapback action, like throttle plates don't snap back. Exactly. Oh, man. Well, I feel like the heat is on. Oh, that's the sun right there. You having too much fun with this? I can't look at you the same. Embarrassing us, Ken 10. Show them again. Hey, this whole thing, I didn't know this was going to be a whole situation. I just had the little carburetor situation pop off, and then y'all just happened to be in the middle of a shitstorm already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was already in a shitstorm. But it would be fun, man, to figure out how to hook the sauce up to it. and then come up with like a GT45 or something like that, and it would be something to get it sauced up right, you know. Uh-oh, where the mods at? Where the mods at? We got the strippers in the building. Somebody get the strippers out of here. They coming in strong, man. Dang, appreciate you, moderators. I appreciate y'all. I don't know what was going on with that. Hey, I just got to make sure my shit running when I get up there. I don't want to talk too much shit because I'm trying to come down there and I ain't trying to have my shit not run. If it blow up, that's different. You know what I mean? If I come down there and it blow up, yeah, I'm going to be mad, right? I'm going to be like, but I'm not going to be like, if I come down there and I'm racing and shit and my car blow up, it's just part of the sport. You know, I'll gracefully take my stuff back home and, you know, redo it. You know, we got a couple 5.3s on deck and, you know, we could probably do it better the second time. Because this car, I didn't gap the rings or none of that. You know, I just kind of, it evolved into a turbo build. So it won't surprise me if it do, you know, snap, if it gets snapped up or whatever. What's going on, Dewan? What's going on, brother? Getting that work life in, bro. I feel that. He wild, bro. LS going nuts in there. Hey, they was trying, wasn't they? They was coming in here trying to show out. But shoot, man, like I said, I just wanted to touch down real quick and pop up and see what was going on, man. He said, throw the car away, fam, stay with us. Hey, it worked, bro, it worked. It worked fine. And like I told y'all, man, I was helping my mans out with his truck. And, you know, he's just like kind of going through it with his tune and everything. And it was running good. It was running good before he put the LS6 intake and everything on there. He's like, man, it don't run the same like it used to with the carburetor. You know, but it looked better, you know, it looked better, you know what I'm saying? It looked better with the LS6, but it still ain't running like, as far as I know, his ain't running like it was when he had the carburetor on there. He said he was running hard and they didn't even spray it in that little mini truck, you know. But he recently got a tune. I haven't been around it since he got it tuned, so he does have the electronic throttle body. He said he wants to get rid of that and possibly go to Terminator X to try to get some improvements. But because he's got a TH350 and an electronic throttle body and it's not really working out right for him. So kind of in the middle of some crazy stuff. I just got your message, Terrence. That exactly, man. Hey, you know, exactly. The engine was $300, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Putting it in a G-body is like, it's work, but I enjoy doing work on my car, so it ain't really that big of a problem. But yeah, Dewan, you're right, you know. For the longest times, that's how Sloppy Mechanics was operating. He was blowing them up, putting them back in, building another one, throwing another one in, but on the 6.0, I think I'm gonna go ahead and the next one, I'm gonna gap him out. But this one, it's in here. We're gonna run it, have fun, you know, and we're not gonna sweat it. We know what we up against. There's also been people out there, like Swap said, you know, they said it'll run fine. There's been people out there that had their car run fine. He said, I felt like it was work. Putting in my A-body with all the room. In the hood, I had to do it alone. Yeah, with that big of a hood, bro, you almost need to take all the front bumper and everything off so you can damn near get your hoist far enough back. That's how the Cadillac was, man. When I did the swap on it, it was such a long front end. It was like I didn't have enough reach, you know? I mean, we made it work, but dang, I put like a ratchet strap on the end of it and extended the pole out. Swaps going carb too. The carb is easier to dial in yourself. You advise simple if you're just in someone straddling the fence, running good, let them know. When you're racing, you break things. That's part of the game. Yeah, it's part of the game, man. Yep. I ain't got my battery hooked up, but that's all I need for that carburetor to run, man. If I hook the battery up and put gas in it, it'll start. Like, if I hook this battery up, this ain't even, I got it sitting here right now on the concrete. But if I hook this battery up, the positive and the negative right here, and put some gas in this guy, it'll start right up. And that mug's shooting flames too. And this is right out the back of the pickup truck, man. I ain't did nothing to this engine. It's right out the back of the pickup truck. Actually, I gotta put another spark plug wire on it. These are the original spark plugs. You know what I mean? Original spark plugs, original wires, wired for life. You know what I'm saying? With the rust on there, man. With the big ground bolt. You know what I mean? Right off the dang on, yeah, back of the pickup truck, man. Slime ball. Just sloppy right here, man. Only thing new on it is these bolts. And that was like $4. You right, hey. But I got less wires, Swaps. I got less wires going to my battery, man. I got less wires going to my battery. You did it too. But this is the only one I got to hold to the battery. That's the only one I got to hold to the battery. That's the only one. I got less wires, Swaps. I got way less. Nothing wrong with wires, but the whole setup was just, this is easy. If you guys want to get your LS swap done real fast and easy, this is easy. The other setup is still pretty much easy as well, though. I ain't gonna hold you. You just gotta worry about your dang on throttle body sensor, your, what else? Your dang on, what is it? The injectors, all 8 of them. You know, I have, hey, look, I didn't actually blew an engine up from having one stay stuck open. Hydrolocked it. Kaboom. I had one blow up on me. Window blocked it. And that's why swaps came down here. Yes, I seen them do it in person. I seen it in person. Swaps came down here and started one on that hoist right there. On that very hoist right there. Swaps came down here and we started one on the hoist. We didn't even have it on the stand. So it wasn't, you know, it isn't crazy hard or difficult to start an EFI engine. But you know, gotta be, you know, them injectors, man, they can get you every time, especially some old ones. Some old injectors that mess around and snap you up, man. Snap you up. The injectors will snap you up, boy. And that's the wildest part about it. Them injectors will snap you up. Swaps is pretty good with the harnesses, so he got it to start pretty quick. I think we just put all the pinks and oranges together and put them in a wire nut and then ran a tail out of that to the battery. That was pretty much it, right? Swaps, we ran all the pinks and oranges into like a wire nut, and then we ran a tail out of that into the battery, and then we grounded it. And we also had to wire up a fuel. Well, no, we didn't even wire up a fuel pump. We did it on. We did that one on brake fluid as well. Got something in my eye. No, I ain't hooping today, bro. My shoulder hurt. I'm trying to figure out why my shoulder hurt, and I think it's from hooping yesterday. I was wondering why my shoulder was hurting. Oh, man. No, he ain't started faster than that carb. I ain't going, hey, for real. No. The carb it's just easy. I ain't even have to plug in it. Well, I guess there is a computer. This is a computer right here. Kind of. It's a controller. It's a controller. It's the base model, man. Hey, that's the base model of the LS, man. That's what it is. It's the base model. You want a base model LS swap, put your carb on there. You can still throw a cam in it. You can still throw the window tints on it and all that other stuff. Headers. But it's the base model. It's just got less features, less injectors. It don't have power windows. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got the power windows. But the power windows go bad. Sometimes you got a bad power window. You just want to crank it with the vice grips. That's what it is. That's exactly what fuel injection is. That's the luxury version of it. And now it's pretty much standard, but you want the base model, that's the carb. Yam, what's going on, bro? I see you in there. Yes, the carb was already put together. Yes, it was already set up. It was already set up, but pretty much the EFI setup is put together when you get it too. It's all the fuel rails and the injectors, the rusty little injectors are already in there. Them little injectors, in there with they glued up, all up in the ports. I just had a bad experience with injectors blowing my engines apart, but I still rock with EFI. I just got to have injectors every time, new injectors for me. New injectors for me. I already been down that road. I ain't even going to play with it. Unless I got it to run on the stand or something already, or I seen it running. You give me like a donor junkyard engine that's been sitting for a long time, I need new injectors or I need them flowed. I've already been down that road. Already been down that road. Hey, didn't you have fuel pressure regulator problems too, LS Chevy Rider? Wasn't you at the junkyard grabbing like 10 of them boys? Don't you got like 10 of them on your toolbox right now? 10 fuel pressure regulators for your EFI setup. We got to run fuel pressure regulators too. Don't get me wrong. But I could have swore you was at the yard picking up fuel pressure regulators just like everybody else. Man, he had to prime every single time, man. I'm about to go start one up right now in the Midwest. Just to show y'all, you can start one up without all that. Now, I hope it don't make me look crazy, but I'm about to start one up for y'all. I got a 305 that'll start up like a mug. We're gonna start this 305 up, man. A little 305 action. .305 action, man. And actually, it need a tune-up. You know, it's who knows when the last time it had a tune-up, man. To be 100 with y'all. He said go do that in January. No, it's 70 today, man. We flexing today, man. We flexing today. It might be a long start. That boy already started. That boy already started. Did y'all miss it? Was it glitching? Was it glitching, man? This 305 run better than some of them LF swaps, man. I guess we ain't got no sound. Oh, I know why. Y'all should have sound now. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Send me a text if you can hear me now. Yeah, the Bluetooth picked up on the, yeah, it's got the Bluetooth and shit. It's got the Bluetooth in it. The Bluetooth picked up on the carbureted car, man. You know, it's got Bluetooth and a blower motor and a fan and all that stuff. The heater works, you know. The heat works in this mug. Y'all can hear now, though. Carburetor was, if y'all heard it, did y'all hear it start up? Carbureted started up. One crank. I didn't even get in the car. I didn't even get in the car to pump the pedal or nothing. I didn't even get in the car. Hustle hard, what's happening, man? I didn't even get in the car. Y'all know I'm playing, right? I'm joking because look, I was driving the car earlier today, so it's already warmed up. But still, man, that's a good running little. It's 2020. That mug still start up better than some of these other cars I got. You know what I mean? Oh, so, hey, oh, that's Chevy Rider, bruh. The betrayal. Bro, I never said EFI was bad. I'm just saying these carbs, they great, bro. They still great. It's still a great thing. I got a lawnmower. I got a lawnmower with a nice carburetor on it, man. It run good, you know. You know, it's still they still pumping them out. Stuff still works. I've seen some crazy stuff though. A dude on the internet had a real small carburetor, a lawnmower carburetor on a V8, right? And he was getting like almost like 40 miles to the gallon or something stupid. I mean, y'all got to go look it up. Just type in lawnmower carburetor on a V8. I know it sounds stupid, but It happened. Who going live? Is today? Oh, man. Who going live tonight? I haven't been to a hurricane hangout in about 2 weeks. I know it's not Friday, but who's doing the big live? No, I don't have one with red, Terrence. I don't. Everybody wants that red. That red. I didn't know it was gonna be hot. I ordered very little red. I got just a couple, and I know you Cincinnati gang, so yeah, I don't have one with red, but I'm gonna get some more stuff with red in it. That seems to be the move. People like the red. I got like, I don't know, probably a total of 8 red, black and reds. So, but yeah. He said, me and you throwing the car bash live and you invited. Okay. I might have to stop through there real quick. Might have to go to Whipfest with you. Whipfest is gonna be a blast, man. It's gonna be a blast. If you can make it, bruh, for sure. You know, I'm gonna go down there. I'm trying to go see Cortez, LS Chevy Rider. You know, LS Chevy Rider, he ain't rocking with me no more. But I'm trying to go down there to see him, Cortez, whoever else show up, you know. Anybody else from the live that's going down there, I'm trying to run into y'all too. You know, Swaps, if you're gonna make it down there, I know he'll quickly get in that car and drive, man. He went down there for the YouTubers call out, so. But I'm gonna try to make it to Whipfest. Well, I'm going to Whipfest. I am going to Whipfest. Swaps, your shirt should be in the mail too, bro. I sent you one. It should be in the mail. I know you at work, so. Swap, they like liquor stores, they everywhere. Canton. Money, how much they pay you, fam? You out here riding too hard for these cars. How much they paid you? Oh, man. Listen, man. I start the LS swap up with the dang on EFI too right now. It'll start up too. I mean, let me take my little covers off. You know, we was doing some work in here, you know. Didn't want nothing to get into the exhaust. I start this up too, man. We'll start him up too. Let's see, what did she do? Got the fuel priming. Now, look, y'all remember a couple weeks ago, I was down bad. You know what I mean? I was down bad with this whole situation. I was down bad, so let's see what we can do here. All right, start him up. Yeah, you gotta prime the EFI, man. What we got? What we got in here, man? Focus. What's that up top? We got oil pressure on there. IAC should come down when it warm up. It's still cold right now. Still real cold right now. So when it warms up, that IAC could get down to like 1 to 2. I don't have my fuel pressure hooked up though. I got a mechanical gauge for that. I'll show y'all the IAC in a minute. You watch that IAC come all the way down. IAC's still coming down, man. It'll be down in a minute when it warm up. We at 39 now. I could be wrong about the IAC, but from what I understand, when it warm up, this is when it's gonna go down. Mine comes down slow when it warms up. We at 121 right now. We're still pretty cool. My target idle speed is at like 800, 850. And we still in pretty much the cold start right now. As this comes down, the idle will come down with it. We're creeping into the 900s now. 28 on the IAC. Keep creeping into them 900s now. We'll get down to like 850. My throttle at 0 right now. It should be. That's the problem. It's at 1%. Should be at 0 right there. But these are the things you got to deal with the carburetor. I mean, with the fuel injection, man. We slowly getting into the warm idle though. The IAC coming right on down with it as we warm up, man. We at 21, we at 900. When we get to about 850, it'll be at like 5. Thanks, SS Gang, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I got a fake LS right here, man. This is a fake LS right here, man. This ain't a real one either. Creeping into them 800s now. We're still warming up, man. Still warming up. That's our temperature right there. That's our temperature right there. You want to see the oil pressure? That's our oil pressure right there. That's our oil pressure. I'm gonna get a fuel pressure gauge too for this too. We should get down there here in a second. We creep into about the 850 mark. And now it's learning. We got battery voltage. You know, it's charging. I am rich. I still got to get a tune. We're going to the tuner at the end of the month. And that's how long it takes for your car to warm up, man. Like, my car still ain't even warmed up yet. We at 176. I guess that's pretty warm. Now the IAC is right here at about 7. You know what I mean? It's about 7. We hit full warm up. That's what they say too. We got all green lights over there. But we definitely rich, man. That's for sure. Yeah, we still warming up, man. Hey, we getting there. See the 185. We have 700 on the 790 right there. 4% on the IAC. Now you start to hear the cam chopping a little bit. We're getting into them low RPMs. Oh, for sure, Swaps. Yeah, for sure, man. That's good advice, man. I still got to put my dump pipe right here. I still got to do my dump, which I might just shoot it up for now. I'm gonna let it slow down a little bit, and I'm gonna cut it off. One 165 is warmed up. We're at 188 right now. IX at 3, 2, and about 800 right there. But a lot of times I found out with this, man, your throttle position sensor need to be at 0. You got to do these resets. Yeah, one thing I found out, man, when I was in the forums was, you know, you got to make sure you do those throttle position resets, you know, frequently, because it needs to be at 0 or else it'll park that IAC. You know what I'm saying? But that's EFI, man. I mean, it's running like it's calibrated, you know what I mean? Like it's got the little stuff it's supposed to do, and it does it when it's doing it right, you know? You know, you got your cam position sensor and all that stuff that's got to work together. But I'm not going to sit here and act like this got a cam position sensor too. You know, with the carburetor, still got to use the cam position sensor, you know. It's still got to use a crank position sensor up in there. There's a lot of similarities. I mean, we're just trying to get fuel from here into here. You know, we're just trying to get fuel from up here into here, guys. I think this the Jeep man pulling up. No, this is somebody else. But anyways, shoot. The best of both worlds, man. That man got he got the motorcycle with the music on it. 165 is warmed up. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Nova. Yeah, Swaps, that's good advice, man. I'm gonna make sure I grab some extra spark plugs. What else should I bring, guys, to the tuner? Spark plugs, maybe another, you think maybe another O2 sensor? Probably not, right? That's kind of expensive to get another wideband. But you should always have if you run in a wideband and that's your whole, like, you should always have one on deck anyways. Like if that's your whole like that's how your car is running, I would imagine you should always have one on deck, right? Yes, bro, yes. You still need to get a tune, especially if you're gonna be, doing turbo and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta get a tune. Who is this dude? You definitely, man. People be, you be like, who is this pulling up? You don't know who be pulling up. You gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always gotta be ready. Yeah, I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it at all. He said all that money and still need to be tuned. Yeah, man. Definitely, bro. Man, I ain't about to mess with that carburetor right now. Oh, man. I gotta hook up the battery, put some gas in there, get my flame suit on. You know what I'm saying? When I get it in the car, man, I'll have the carburetor on display. I like having one. It'd be cool to have one in a car running and stuff, you know what I mean? Just for the experience, man. Like, if you have that option, why not? Just to learn. Who is Rick? We got some new people in here, though. So, I don't watch Billy the Kid and the Street Racing channel, really, just because I never really tune into their channel. But they're big-time racers, and they're fast, apparently. Are they EFI or are they carbureted? Oh, okay, that's the EFI gun. He said they carbureted. That's just, and then like you got Boost Doctor who's EFI. So, I mean, you're going to have fast people in both sections. I just want y'all to know that. You can have a fast carbureted car. Y'all know that. A lot of y'all know that. But some people don't realize that. It seems like ancient technology, but there are fast people with carburetors. The real ones, you already know that. Even you guys that are EFI, like all the way, you guys know that. Just like you can have fast EFI cars. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit any of these builds, but it's cool to play with both, man. I'm excited about it. I'm excited, man. Sad day today. Can't tell when you going live, man. I'm gonna try to be ready for it. If you can go tomorrow, I'll be on there late in the evening. If you go tonight, I may not be on there, but maybe I'll pop in for a second. I'm trying to get some stuff done in the shop. I was only supposed to be on here for like a max of 30 minutes, but we working on 75 minutes now. So all projects matter. So the Falcon is carved infamous. Appreciate you coming through, Rick. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you tuning into the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you ain't already. Hit that bell. We drop videos. Not always like consistently on the same time. That's why you need the bell smash so you can get the notification. Oh, man. No, I didn't see that he got beat by a carb small block Chevy. Now that's wild. I'm Team LS now. Still Team LS. I ain't went all the way back. Even though I mean, I do got a small block Chevy in my Caprice that just started up and it runs very well. But it still works, man. That's the cool thing, man. This stuff still works. That's the cool thing about having, like, that car is original. Only thing is not original in that car is the wheels and the radio. Everything else on that car is original. 305, 700R or whatever. Everything is original, man. It's like it feels good to be in something old like that sometimes. Just with the crank. It's got the crank windows, you know what I mean? It's not a luxury sport, so it's got the crank windows. But yeah, it feels okay to be in that. I don't feel inconvenienced at all for having crank windows. I don't feel inconvenienced about it at all. Yeah, Swaps, you need to put them interviews on YouTube that you got. Those are some good interviews, with big, that's big ticket interviews, man. You need to figure out how to get them on here, You talking about that truck? Man, I miss my dogs. Oh, man. Y'all funny. But yeah, man, I'm gonna link up with y'all probably again tomorrow if somebody go live. If someone go live tonight, I'll try to pop in for a little bit, but it won't be a long time. I gotta get one of these EFI cars put together, man. This Jeep, I gotta put it together. It ain't even the EFI that I gotta deal with. I gotta deal with the water pump and the dang on radiator hose and transmission line cooler, shifter linkage, just the auxiliary stuff. You know what I mean? Auxiliary stuff. So, but I'll catch y'all next time, man. I appreciate y'all that came through, man. It's been a blast. These conversations are intense. But I'll catch y'all next time, man. I appreciate all y'all.